What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is Love and Marriage, Huntsville. All right. Without further ado, let's go in.
Previously on Love and Marriage, Huntsville.
Stormy been pressing about having another baby.
Really?
Yeah. She tried to talk to me about it, but I don't even want to hear it.
You and her need to have a conversation, just the two of you, okay?
We'll talk to her.
Maybe sooner than later.
The Black Business Expo combines numerous entrepreneurs, leaders in various fields, so we're not calling it a comeback, okay?
Okay.
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 Even though it is.
Are you willing to come and support the event? Are you willing to be there?
Maybe. I have a performance out of state.
Okay.
So, but maybe
Now.
so.
Gotta get some type of motivation in me, man.
It's an event it's a business expo.
Yeah.
You down to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. You just try to see what you can get out of it.
Did you want to pay for a spot?
No, why?
Hey, Stormy, did you get to send that money over?
What money?
It's $100.
Like, don't come at me about no $100 on the day of. Let me tell you what your husband
Wait,
did.
Stormy, you ain't gotta do that.
He came over here. Don't touch me. He came over here, and he was like, "Where's your $100 for your boo?"
That's not what I said.
What you say? When you said, "Well, I'm gonna send you $100,"
I
right?
said, hey, I'd like to help you. Do you need any help? Also, we didn't get that $100 for the booth.
Exactly. Because y'all got me on the stage speaking. I
And
said I
I
want to
said-
do
I
for the
said-
community. I'm a real motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, don't come at me about no $100 on the day of.
Stormy, did I approach you in the wrong way about it?
You definitely did.
I
How
felt
can I do
like
it better in the future?
No, it ain't about in the future. You
about
should have
right
did
now,
it better
making it
then.
better right now.
All right, since I don't have a time
Don't
machine.
ever play with me like this.
I'm not trying to play with
In
you.
life.
In life.
In life. I got a lot
know
of stuff
that
going
you
on.
check me.
I'm
I
right
feel
now
fully
getting a
checked.
multi-million-dollar order out to
Multi.
retail. That is happening right now in my warehouse.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I still got up, me, myself personally, no makeup,
You
in
feel some-
work
you feel some
clothes,
kind of way about
getting
that?
stuff done because I wanted to contribute to this event that y'all
I
say
think that you may
is
have
for
got
the
it in
community.
In the wrong spirit. I
Nah,
wasn't
it
saying
ain't
like
about
that.
the spirit. It's about if it was money involved, you could have told me before today.
Overall, I just want to make sure we're handling our own business. So I didn't think nothing of it. I'm sure you didn't think nothing of it.
Don't play with me like that.
Well, I'm going
Ever.
to speak. I told
Ever.
Marcel.
Ever.
Listen,
Because you don't want to see Courtney.
Listen,
and, and that's
Friday.
for real. Y'all so unprofessional to not remember to tell people
Oh
that there's
my
money
God.
involved.
Not y'all unprofessional.
Kim,
We're not
are
going
you
to
that
tell y'all.
unprofessional?
I'll tell you what, we'll waive it.
No, you don't have to waive
Oh
it.
my
You don't have to waive
We
it.
can do
Let's
that for you.
donate it.
We
How
can do
about
that
that?
for you.
Did you get your sponsorships that you wanted? You did not?
Only one-
Okay,
only
I
one
understand
got,
why you asked me for the $100.
yeah, we're
You have
hard
a
up.
good day. We're going to have a wonderful Black Expo. Stormy going to talk. Stormy going to speak. Stormy going to do all that. And you're going to get your $100. Make sure you give it away to somebody who needs it, okay?
We need it.
Ooh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh,
I need every $100 bill I can get.
all right. And next time, don't ask me for Ooh, thank you.
Now, I don't know, man. Like, for real? Like, I don't know if that was for TV or whatever. $100? I mean, y'all have a serious network show. $100? First of all, he shouldn't have asked for no $100. That was a bit cheap of him. I don't know if she's the only one who didn't pay. I don't know. But Stormy feel like she's doing them a favor. Is she doing them a favor? Probably. But she had a whole lot of attitude about that. Don't play with me. I mean, look, Stormy's a businesswoman. She know what the deal is. You know what I mean? She know what the deal is. I just feel like maybe, I don't know. A part of me feels like she overreacted to the whole request, especially if everybody else is paying. But she feel like she's Stormy. She don't got to pay nothing. I'm doing y'all a favor. I got a multi-million-dollar deal going down in my warehouse right now. This is for y'all. This ain't for me. So I think she's a little stressed out about how things are going at her business, and she kind of took it out on Marceau and them. So I don't know. Maybe it was for TV. I just feel like she was just a little overstressed. Let's go.
Let's run the clock down.
in town this week?
I'm excited to be here.
Oh my gosh, Marcus, the energy was so bomb at the last show.
Sister on tour, baby.
Better know it. Ooh, yes. So I'm in Boston tomorrow.
Okay.
Considering that I have a performance in Boston tomorrow and the Black Expo is happening today, my goal is to just come through, say hi, you know, tell everybody congratulations on pulling it all together. And then I got to get to what I got going on.
So what's the game plan for the event?
Walk around, you know, buy some things. Of course, I really just wanted to come through and tell T-Shim congratulations as well.
Martell is participating in this event as well? I guess it's the whole group, I would assume, huh?
Yeah, I think so, because the meetings we've had, he was a part of those meetings, and he seemed to be down.
So how are you going to interact if he's in here?
Well, you know, I ignore Martell. I can ignore him very well.
What's the difference between this and that one?
That one got cayenne pepper. This one don't. I'm Letitia Scott. Nice to meet you. Hey, how you doing? Good. How are you? Good. How you doing? You too. I'm Letitia Scott. Hello. Long time. A&M buddy. Hey, how are you? Just you?
That was a really good turnout.
Yeah, I'm super excited about the turnout. I'm happy that, you know, it was worth all the hard work and headaches.
I want to go on a limb and say that almost all the vendors here paid their vendor fee. There is one or
two or three.
I just know of one.
Storming.
Hello there. Hey, how you doing? Everything going good? I'm Martell Hope. So I'm expecting my little brother to be here today, right?
Okay.
And you guys are the people that I need to communicate with to bring him into like having a business mentality.
You have to start with mindset.
Yes, that's it.
With mindset, we get you LLC. We offer mentorship.
Yes.
So it's a 6-week mentorship. We walk you by hand, an hour face to face, and we show you step by step what to do.
So the first people that I meet when I enter the Black Business Expo was Lorenzo. They have a mentoring business, and what better company could I bring forth to my brother who's trying to get off into entrepreneurship and things like that. So though I'm here to support Marcel and Tisha, I'm also here to support my brother and hope that he can.
Hi, I'm Jenny Lorenzo.
And I'm David Gallegos. And we sold our car to Carvana. And this is how it went. I knew it was time to sell my car.
But he was procrastinating.
He can get on the right track.
This is for fun, yeah, I do this for fun. Yeah, I get what I want when I make my money.
Ooh, I can tell I'm about to buy some stuff. Ooh, this looks cute. I like it.
Upon walking in the Black Expo, I'm excited. I'm happy. People are here. There are booths set up. Everything looks well organized and put together. Good job. I'm here for it.
Let me smell it.
A part of me feel like Melanie didn't think that they could do it without her. Like, that's kind of how egotistical women can be. Not all of them, but she was like, oh, it looks organized. It looks put together. And I didn't have nothing to do with it. Oh, good job. I guess the marketing did come through and everything came through. I don't know if it's a bit of shade or she's genuine about that, but I just find that people who have pretty big egos, they tend to, it tends to be shade. Yeah. She's gonna get the benefit of the doubt, I'm sure, from most women. But as a guy, I can kind of see the shade in that. Oh, y'all did all of this and you didn't need my help this time? Okay, you know, probably would be better if I was here, but you know, y'all pulled it off. Good for y'all.
Ooh, that smells good.
What is it?
It's a sugar scrub.
Oh, okay.
Everybody got everything set up so pretty. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all look so pretty.
Oh, boy, what's happening, man?
Man,
Everything on your way? Where's who?
Your wine. And bring it.
No, man.
Why?
You know what? I think I've I ain't gonna say I've done enough with the wine. It's like I don't want to be selfish. I let some other wine people come in and put their stuff out. Because I've had like about 3 or 4 wine tastings here in Huntsville. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let somebody else jump in and that's it. I don't want to be selfish. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't understand why you wouldn't put iNest out here, considering it's an expo. You can tell that when Mel and Martell were in business together that there was a distinct division of duties. Mel is a marketing genius and Martell is missing his expo. This is the time to market. Anytime you're in front of people, Martell, market.
How are you?
You're not doing too much today, right?
I'm not doing too much today.
You're not doing too much.
I got me a little fan and everything already.
We're gonna move around, talk, and then relax.
Move around, talk. I might need some muscle relax.
Oh, here you go.
Try that.
Hey, then you might have a baby today.
I tried that baby the other day. I was like, can I get paid?
Oh my God.
What's up? What's up? What's up, boy?
What up, though, baby?
Hey, Big Lou, are you speaking today?
Speaking.
I didn't know nothing about that.
I heard about this 2 days ago. Are you coming to the expo?
My doctor told me to sit my butt down.
When's your due date?
The 24th.
I wasn't due until the 24th, but the doctor did say any day now.
Oh,
I've been
wow.
having regular contractions. My blood pressure right now is very low. Is there anything I can do, like, remotely?
No, you can have your baby and stay home, ma'am. I was surprised to see Tiffany and Louis here today because I thought Tiffany was bedridden. I think it's odd that Tiffany would like to get a speaking spot considering she's 9 months pregnant, about to give birth, and I don't know what the hell she's gonna say.
And look at the babies. They look so pretty.
Have you guys tried any of their hair products?
No, I didn't know they had any.
So they got some oil and some hair moisturizer right here.
Okay, good.
Hey,
I just want to introduce myself to you. I'm Crystal. I'm a holistic doula. I help women have babies or prevent babies. My top selling product.
Did you say prevent? Prevent having babies?
Natural birth control.
Oh, I should have seen you a long time ago.
Yeah.
I can't. You know what? I can take you to the car.
Where your booth at? So I'm gonna come over there. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna see about my babe, man.
Yeah,
See what she at.
She probably figured Martell would make for a good customer for birth control. Oh, that's Martell Holt? Oh, yeah, he could use our service. He can get us to all his girls. This natural birth control remedy here. Dude was like, oh, yeah, I should have met you a long time ago. Anyway.
She was at treatment, so yeah, she told me to come up here and
Probably
assist
gonna
her.
fuss at me because normally you're there with her and you're here today.
No, she
so.
told me to come over and set up.
Okay.
We're on the last leg, so she got the energy to run through it.
Yeah, so I'm
You know what I'm
hoping she'll be like here today and okay to sit and talk a little bit.
Yeah, she
But
will.
she'll be sitting down, so.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Mark?
How are
doing
you?
all right?
I'm good.
It's
How
been a
about
minute,
you?
ain't it?
It's been a minute. What's been going on? Y'all getting along any better?
We are. Yeah, we are. Everything seems to be going in the right direction.
What can you guys do to make things smoother for you all, you and Melody? I'm just curious.
I think that whatever guard that she has up right now, I think, 3 years of separation, it's my hope that it can come down a little bit, without like courts having to force certain things, But I don't know, I guess in her time, So, and I guess with your support and hopefully everything will come around.
What support? Huh?
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Be strong, man. It's gonna be all right.
Oh, I know.
You gotta do it for the kids, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Know how my brother is.
It's really good to see you.
Hold on. I see Melody out there. Why she ain't coming up?
It's weird as would you not been up there?
I just felt like the Willows were left out.
But you weren't. You weren't.
I felt excluded.
I was like, I don't even know what Tiffany do. Like, honestly.
Wow.
I think that whatever guard that she has up right now, I think, 3 years of separation, it's my hope that it can come down a little bit. And I guess with your support and hopefully everything will come around.
What support?
Supporting your sister and helping, just making sure that everything goes good for the kids.
I think I know why you did what you did. It's insecurities that you have, and it's really from childhood.
Okay.
And just because Mel and I going through something, now they being exposed to husband. I don't want them to be confused about that.
So then that's wrong. Because there's nothing negative about what I'm doing. Everything about my life has been positive. When the kids were at my house, you know what they told me when it was time to go? Will you be our daddy?
So that was like that to me, I'll beat you.
I'm just telling you what the kids said.
Yeah, so enjoy the show.
Likewise.
All right, I
Great
appreciate
job.
you.
All right.
All right. Mark is so immature.
So I still feel some kind of way about Marcus. I feel that, you know, even in our little conversation, he tried to throw a little dig, trying to rush our conversation. So I'm not feeling Marcus, for real. And he's still lying, too.
Miss Mel, thank you so much.
Absolutely, this is nice. I like
Thank you.
it.
Thank you, man, for us, man. Are you gonna think about it?
Think about what?
Are you gonna be on stage or no?
No, I'm going to come through
Hey,
support,
if
say
you want me to
congratulations.
I'll go up. Yeah, man. We ain't talking trash. No, I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking.
Now y'all better kill it now.
How you doing?
What's happening?
What's happening? Oh, dude, I got the people who will help you start your business. They're gonna mentor you. It's gonna be like the beginning to end.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying? I talked to them as soon as I came in the front door.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm very excited that Montez took my advice by attending the Black Business Expo, because normally this is something that he would never attend. And it's my hope that he continues to go in the right direction. To me, him taking his first step, it means a lot.
Hey, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm a little late to the Black Business Expo because I was in radiation. And it actually takes a lot out of me. You know, you get extremely tired. Coming straight from there to here, it's an act of love. So I'm hoping that once I get in and we get settled, that everything kind of goes smooth in regards to the whole expo. And I hope everything turns out great.
You came out and told your story. I was like, we need that. We need more of that transparency.
That's a remarkable woman, man. Shout out to Kimmy, man. You go straight from radiation to the expo, and you come with a smile. That is a woman. I don't know about y'all, but that, to me, that is a woman right there. That's a strong, beautiful sister, Black woman, and she represents herself with class. Don't complain. Don't sit up here and woe is me. Don't feel sorry for me. She just show up with smiles. Love that about Kimmy, man. We need some more Kimmys in the world. I'm just being real. Anyway, let's go in.
Because people are afraid to know.
And it makes it worthwhile.
It does.
It makes it worthwhile because, much like I said before, I wasn't always going to tell it. Like I wasn't always going to tell it. So my husband was like, I think you need to.
I can't tell you how many people you don't to be able to say, I'm gonna go to the doctor and get checked.
No one in a million years could have told me that bringing my story to this platform would touch so many people. And so because you just never know that one person that you can affect, you know, go with your heart. Always go with your heart.
That's right. Hey, Montez,
I ain't seen you so long, man. You doing all right?
Hey, Marcus, you know this right here. I hate to say ex-brother-in-law, but still brother-in-law right here. Okay. Yeah, this Martell's brother. Yeah, that's my brother.
What's that?
Yeah, that's what's up. Oh.
Y'all been all right, though?
You know.
Been strong, man. It's gonna be all right.
Oh, I know.
You gotta do it for the kids, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I know how my brother is.
I know. And I know you know.
Both of y'all.
What about me? I'm happy to see you. It makes me want to cry. I'm so happy you hear me.
You'll always be loved, bro.
I know. You gonna make me cry. I ain't seen you in a long time, man.
You know, and that's one thing I learned, you know, even going through my divorce, the ex-wife is almost still always welcome in the family. Not so much the ex-husbands, you know, but the ex-wives are always still all the connections that they made in the man's side of the family, they still maintain those some kind of way. Like, look, this guy is about to cry or whatever because he's seen Melanie. Like, I mean, no matter what her and, you know, Martell been through, she still, you know, connect. That's just a superpower that women got, man, that men don't got. I didn't do nothing but help my ex's family in many ways. I didn't do nothing but help them people, but they didn't appreciate me once we got divorced. But my family, maybe it's just because how my family is. My family was still welcoming to my ex-wife. Just is what it is. And it seems like that's the case here. They still maintain their connections. That's why it almost makes it so easy for women to walk away, because women don't hardly really lose anything. They really don't. They still got all the supporters that they want, you know, from her side of the family, from his side of the family. They still got all their supporters. It's like a no-lose situation for women sometimes. With men, we lose everything. And I'm not saying that's the situation in every case, because my family is special too, so and I'm special too, so, you know, and her, you know, family was special too, I'll put it that way. But it just amazes me how women can still have the connections of their ex and their ex family. She said, this is my brother-in-law, but he's still my brother-in-law. You know, she still kind of gave it up to him. And that's dope. That's just one of those things with divorce and stuff. But let's go back in.
Yeah, it's really good to see you.
Of course, me meeting Martell when I was 22, I have been around all of his family for quite some time. And Montez, I know, has been one of those people that has had a lot going on in his life. Unfortunately, not usually for the good. I remember having talks with him and, you know, encouraging him and trying to just give him positive words to do right and do well in life. And so seeing him at this and this being something positive, yeah, it was an emotional time for me.
What's going on? What's going on? Hello?
I'm Martell. Nice to meet you too.
Hey, nice to meet you. Melody. Hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, what's going on? How did they run out? We had more than enough. How many pieces are you short? 126? They put them on the wrong thing, didn't they? That means you got hundreds that are labeled incorrectly. I ain't got. I'm frantic right now getting this phone call letting me know that a huge labeling error has happened while preparing this order. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. At this point, I just have to trust my team, pray that they can get this done, and come up with a way that I can come in and save the day if need be. So tired. Hey! Tiffany! Oh, working, man. Busy. Stressful.
Why are you stressed out? You been stressed out over this?
No, girl, it's a lie. I literally was outside just cursing because as important as this is, we had no room for error, and one of the worst things that could happen. They put the wrong label on the wrong product.
On the whole batch?
Damn near. Yeah, and then on top of that, I was here today with just me, my mother-in-law, and one of my friends setting up because I couldn't pull nobody from my team because they're all at the warehouse. Courtney's out here right now because he's at the warehouse. He got to go to New York. We got to take an order to our retailers. So I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed.
Well, at least, I mean, Tisha should be glad that you're still here, that you showed up.
That's what I said. You want to know something that was crazy? More Stone walked up to me today and was like, you got that $100? I was like, $100 for what? And he was like, for the boot. You didn't pay. I was like, what is going on? You asked me to be here. I didn't. This ain't no.
But what would this room be without your son? I think it's a little irrational for him to ask you at $100. But I just saw him and he was like, okay, who's doing intros? Who's doing this? Are you speaking? And I was like, no one asked me to speak. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought we were coming here to celebrate Black businesses, to showcase the success of many people here in Huntsville. This feels a little disoriented. Altogether. Stormy is upset because she's asked for $100. That seems a little unprofessional.
I actually was feeling some type of way. I told Lewis, I was like, I found out about this like 2 days ago.
I think it was handmade.
Hey, what up, chicks? I'm so glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you.
Look at you.
Oh, how you doing?
Child, they got me in the corner in the back. How I'm gonna be in the corner in the back? I said, Maurice,
I just
you let
left
that
from
happen?
over there. I didn't see it.
Listen,
Oh,
you
yes,
see
I
it?
did.
All the way back there.
What's up, T?
Your special guest coming?
Who's the special guest?
Sure. She's not. No, she's in California.
Oh.
She's visiting a friend out there.
Friend?
Yeah. She ain't been answering.
Oh, really?
It's a different time zone.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Trust me, she's probably at church.
Yeah, I think she's
Was that Wednesday? Oh, yeah, definitely church.
Yeah.
Battery died on the way to church.
On the way to church, yeah.
She said her phone might die in like five seconds. It died in 5 seconds. Literally. Come back 3 hours later.
I'm ready.
It's still dead. Sheree and my relationship, to this day, we cool. We cordial. We still hang out, communicate. We talk on the phone. It's my friend girl. Yeah.
It's looking like they're about to start.
Stormy's mad at me. Why she's mad at me?
Gave me $400 today.
She's mad at me. I didn't know that teacher arranged her not paying.
Oh. I know a lot of people mad at Martell about his girl. Sound like she's throwing him some shade right now. Not answering the phone. Probably stepping out on him with somebody else. Who knows? That's his friend girl though. I'm sure a lot of women will be not very sympathetic if something happened to that situation. But, all is fair in love and war, they say. Let's go in.
And so I shook her down, and she was mad.
This is amazing. Y'all did a great job. Hold on. I see Melody out there. Why y'all ain't coming up?
She said no.
Yeah, but
I'm not coming. I'm not standing up here.
You can just sit up here on stage.
Why?
No, I'm not sitting down. I don't want to be on the stage.
You're green.
I don't want to do it. All right? I'm not going to be up here, all right?
No,
I'm 41. I don't want to be up here.
Why you don't want to talk about none of your businesses? Why you don't want to talk about none of your businesses?
He gets a little nervous in front of people.
It's weird as would you not been up there?
The core six arguing, definitely not a surprise to me. I hope they understand that everyone can see them arguing.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, they can see us. They can see us?
Yeah, they can see us.
Girl, you can't see that right there.
I'm not sure which is more embarrassing, that we're arguing in front of the whole audience, or your boy's changing his mind at the last minute. Like, come on, Martell.
To be fair, Martell changing his mind at the last minute is kind of on brand for Martell.
Black Expo, make some noise, everybody. We've been having a great time this evening. Coming to the stage, we have Marceau and Letitia Scott. Okay, Miss Fly Business Lady. We have Maurice and Kimmy Scott. We have coming out our business owner, Miss Stormy Steele. Coming next to the stage, we have Mr. Martell Holt.
I definitely expected Melody to attend the Black Expo. Actually, I thought that she would be one of the speakers somehow, some way. I just didn't expect her to be sitting in the audience.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Have you experienced any failures with your business?
Everybody has challenges. It's how you meet those challenges.
I failed in every single business I've ever had. Lessons get taught or lessons get bought.
Tell me then, like, about some money. Don't come over me on the day of while I'm trying to get my stuff together while I got a million other things going on and say, hey, yo, you gave me my money.
Coming next to the stage, we have Mr. Martell Holt. Okay.
Brother getting cold feet because his ex-wife is out there. That's a little hilarious. I don't know. I guess if he was a different type of dude, he would really be trying to flex if he, since his ex-wife is out there. But he probably knows she's going to be pretty critical of him and probably judging him the whole time. So he's like, I don't know if I want to go out here with her sitting there. He probably don't see nobody but her. If there was a spotlight, it would be right on Melody. It would be right on her. So I guess I can't blame him too much, but show must go on, bruh. Chop, chop.
I mean, I really don't do public speaking. I do get nervous at times when I push forward, and do it anyway. But I didn't want to let anybody down, so I still just want to play some part in the Black Business Expo.
I know that with your business comes along a lot of different challenges. Have you experienced any failures with your business?
Everybody has challenges. It's how you meet those challenges. A lot of it is just kind of getting into the framework of this particular society that doesn't really like to let a lot of people in, especially not people of color.
Lessons get taught or lessons get bought. You always learn the lesson or you buy it till you learn it.
I failed in every single business I've ever had. So run to the failure, learn from the failure, and take something with you.
Be okay with asking for help. It's okay to see someone who is where you want to be and be like, hey girl, how did you get there? We ain't competing with one another. We're inspiring each other. I want to be where you're at, and I don't care about telling you that, girl, you look good.
Money will come, but if you're passionate about solving people's problems, you'll get much further than if you're always worried about how much money can I make.
That's right. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's right.
Although I have some issues with how everything went down today, I gotta admit that it does feel really good to be able to share, a lot of the things that I've learned along my journey.
And you touched on...
Yeah, that was good advice by Stormy. Solve problems, y'all. Solve problems. Stop worrying about how much money you make and solve the problems that people have. You will be way more successful if you solve problems. That's what some of the richest people in the world do. Bill Gates, Elon Musk, you just solve these problems. Stormy is on her Madam C.J. Walker, I see. So she's a good business mind to listen to. And what I really like about her and her husband is they hands-on with the business. They deliver, pack, do all of that stuff. They very hands-on. So, they're not trying to buy, like Marceau said, lessons get bought or lessons get taught. Well, she's trying not to buy her lessons. She's trying to do it, and they hands-on. So I got a respect for their line of business. I think it's hair care products or something like that. But shout out to Stormy and her business mind. Let's go in.
On something with passion, because you want to make sure that you have passion in everything that you're doing.
So guys, we're gonna open up for some Q&A. So if you guys have some questions or something like that,
when it comes to pitching and venture capitalists, when it comes to raising your funds outside of just grants and things of that nature, do you all have any experience in that? And do you have any advice for people who are navigating that territory?
VCs, I may be wrong, but I thought they operate more in the tech field, but I'm just looking for just regular investors. And a lot of that is, getting the, am I answering your question right? Are you talking about pitch deck and how to raise capital, essentially?
You're on those lines, yeah.
Okay. What I've just experienced recently, and this is I have limited knowledge in that area, but what I've experienced, because everything else I got the muscle just 20% down at the bank, whatever.
Marceau's obviously stumbling and overextending himself as he attempts to answer the venture capital question. Hey, Marceau, this pregnant lady right here, she understands what VC is.
What do you recommend, for new entrepreneurs who have limited funding and bad credit?
I started Credit One USA because I was actually affected by credit. I had very poor credit. As a matter of fact, I had a 406 credit score. So I wasn't getting anything. I wasn't getting a stick of bubble gum. So when I wasn't able to find solutions to the problem that I had, I figured that there was a niche. When you do your homework and you're out there and you're looking and you see where as a business entrepreneur you can fill holes, it's opportunities like that. It was also birthed out of my own personal pain, so I had a different passion for it.
This was a great first inaugural Black Business Expo. You should give yourselves a round of applause. This is absolutely fantastic.
Worth it?
Despite a few hiccups, yes, I do.
I think we should take the show on the road. Do a couple pop-ups, hit different cities. Might be it.
But first, I need to have a drink because this was a lot. And I need to celebrate this moment and live in this moment.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I talked to Marceau that I didn't even like the way you responded. I feel like I need to respond a certain way. That's how I'm gonna do it.
Stormy, what's your problem, girl?
How you feeling?
I'm tired.
I see.
I'm too tired.
Oh my God.
It's a 15-hour ride on the box truck, so it's just so tiring.
This shipment was crazy.
That's the craziest thing.
We had to do it all ourselves.
They wanted it fast, too.
I know.
We ain't had too much time to prepare for it, but we got it done. How did the expo go?
Marceau just made the day kind of weird for me.
Marceau? What did he do?
He walked over to me and he was like, "You got that money for me?" I was like, "What?"
You were talking about some money.
Yeah, I was like, what money? He was like, all the vendors had to pay $100 for a booth and you haven't paid yours yet. And he kind of said something to the effect of, with all the space you taking up, it could be more. I just was like taken aback all the way. And you know how I get.
Was he for real?
He was dead ass serious. I feel like I was in Twilight Zone, and I also felt like I shouldn't be having this conversation with this man.
You shouldn't have.
You gonna say something to him? But somebody needed to tell him to quit being a bitch. Like, that is weird.
Well, I can definitely tell him that now. I can definitely tell him that. So hearing Marceau asking Stormy for $100, it's kind of crazy just because, it's $100. Who care about $100? So I guess I gotta talk to Marceau about what's going on between him and Stormy at this expo. But I'm kind of tired right now coming from New York, so I'm gonna catch him another time. I want to talk to you too about as far as the real reason that I don't want to extend the favor. Like you was suffering in that hospital bed. You know what I'm saying?
It was that bad?
It was bad.
For real?
Yeah. When the doctor pulling blood and dumping it like he at a well, that's a problem.
I didn't even see it. I was so out of it.
He was scooping it up and throwing it to the side in the bucket. Blood. So I'm like, oh yeah, nah. Traumatized me. You know what I'm saying? Just to see all that happen, and it was really hard for me just to see losing all that blood, and I just feel like I don't really want to go. I don't want you to go through that. I don't want to go through it. Do you finna cry?
No.
I mean,
it's just
I'm
like,
just hurt because it sounds like we're
I
not.
feel like, no, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. I just don't want to have to see you go through all that pain no more. For real. And I really don't want nobody else to have my baby. I just don't, but I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? If it means you not, you know what I mean, going through what you went through, I would definitely consider it.
So we can have another kid?
Yeah, we can have another kid.
By surrogate?
We had to look into it, yeah.
But me doing it off the table?
Yeah, I don't want you to have to do it. At all. What you think?
So it's the only surrogate, the only option?
That's the only option we got.
For you?
For both of us.
I was saying because I didn't know you were traumatized. And I'm happy because, I know it's not enough.
It messed me up now. It messed me up in the hospital.
I thought you were fine.
But, I mean, I had to act fine. I mean, I couldn't be in there, got to passing out. So sorry it took so long for me to tell you that.
Yes. I am finna cry though, like, oh my God. Because I'm like sad and happy.
Yeah, my ex kind of went through something too. That can be scary for men to see they wives or whatever go through something traumatic with a birth. You know, you don't want to lose the wife. You know, so that can be very traumatic to men, and we see things from an angle that the women don't see. Like she said, she didn't even know, but he said he seen the doctor just scooping, blood or whatever, and just scooping it out, and it's like that can traumatize a man. There's no telling if she'll survive another one like that. No telling. So I don't know if they could do in vitro or whatever. Maybe get her eggs and get his stuff and fertilize it, then put it in another woman. I mean, she got the money to do that, so why not go that route and have somebody else carry? It could still be both of theirs. I mean, I think that's what Kanye and Kim K did, is just because I don't think she carried all of her kids. She just took her eggs and his seed, and they just fertilized it and put it in somebody else. I mean, Stormy and them got the money to do that. They should go that route, without a doubt. But ladies, it affects the men too. We see things from angles that you can't even see, and it's happening to you. Okay. Anyway, let's go in.
I literally was just about to turn around.
I thought you was just being like, where the food at?
No.
Give me that. I was putting food.
Hey.
I invited the ladies to lunch today so that I could have some time with Tisha. I do want to share how I felt about being excluded from the Black Business Expo while providing her some constructive criticism about the event.
Hey.
How are you? How are you? I look good. Hey, ladies.
Hey, G.
Hey, how are you? Good, cute. Thank you. Y'all look good, bright, nice, happy.
Although there was a few hiccups leading up to the expo, I'm happy to get this invitation from Tiffany because overall it was a success. I understand that Stormy felt some type of way about paying the $100, but I'm hoping that, we can move past that.
So last night's event was a success. What's next for the comeback, girl?
This was a start. We'll see where it goes from there. It was a whole headache, girl, trying to get everybody together just to do it. So I'm happy that.
Pull it off.
What's the process like?
Yeah, so y'all had me.
We didn't know.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. I was asking Stormy, I'm like, how you up there talking? And Stormy's like, I was asking, I'm like, oh, okay. I think I texted you and I was like, oh, you told me the day before. Like, I knew about the event, and then you sent me a sponsorship thing. But obviously, there were like all these meetings leading up to planning. Like, we're all entrepreneurs. I just felt like the Willows were left out.
But you weren't. You weren't. She literally said,
so because you sent me a text message, I said, why are you sending to me the day before? Okay. But the day of, in real time, because I'm a real timer. If y'all would have been like, here's a list of questions that are just about business, sure, I can answer some questions about business any day. I don't have to have a formal, like, seat at the table at the comeback group, but I would have appreciated, like, an invite to participate and not just be like...
Tisha said your name from the very beginning. The Whitlows.
So
when
she
I say
could have, and then her husband, and then a whole bunch of things could have transpired in between. But then what actually happened yesterday, it was like, I felt excluded.
I was like, I don't even know what Tiffany do. Like, honestly. I know Lewis was an entrepreneur, and I know you and your business partner, y'all started a company, but I wasn't sure exactly what it was.
You just raised $3 million, right?
Yeah, we just raised $3.5 million.
And that's good to know.
Is Tisha like being for real right now? Because for an expo that took weeks of planning, it was given very much not professional, not put together. It was overbooked with vendors. The decor is giving very much junior prom. And on top of that, I had Marcel coming up to me asking me for $100 like some sort of a ticket scalper. When I'm doing like an event, I like to plan, I'm like detailed. But we come here and walk through the building, tell me then like about some money. Don't come over me on the day of while I'm trying to get my stuff together while I got a million other things going on and say, hey, yo, you didn't give me my money.
Let me just say one thing. I talked to Marcel that I didn't like that, but also I want to express to you as well that I didn't even like the way you responded. I can't tell you how to respond because I don't know how he came to you, but it was like a business setting and you're in business and it's like you're gonna have complicated situations and it's like you have to know it's a way to communicate with different things. The whole thing was like, you don't want to do that, you don't want to see Courtney, like that wasn't even necessary though.
You cannot tell me how to
I know, and I just said that I can't.
You will not on any day,
that wasn't necessary.
Because anytime I feel like I need to respond a certain way, that's how I'm gonna do it.
Stormy, what's your problem, girl?
I'm just trying to figure out what the decor was at. I didn't see no decor.
What's your problem?
Well, I don't have a problem. I asked about the decor. Where was the decor?
You have a problem. So speak your mind, sis. Tell me your problem.
The decor. Where was it?
I don't know where this conversation is going. I don't need that.
Conversation went left when you tried to tell me how to respond. You told me you didn't like how to talk to your husband. That's when this went left.
Stormy,
you don't tell me how to talk or how to respond.
I said that
I don't care.
How you coming at me?
Your husband. I didn't come at you.
I'm talking about now.
You're not come up to nobody on any day talking about money. I'm taking away my time from my business, donated my time for free to speak, to add value to what y'all got going on, and then you want to tell me how to respond.
I didn't tell you how to respond.
She didn't
I didn't tell you that.
Approached you either.
And that's
she didn't see. She also said she didn't see how he approached me. So don't speak on it.
But I know how he approached me. I didn't like his energy. I talked to him about it because I didn't like it. And that's why I'm talking to you as well.
Talking to your husband.
I can talk to whoever was in my event.
Don't do that to me.
If you can't tell your friends how you feel about how they made you feel, then if I spoke to your husband in a way and you didn't like it,
you ain't crazy enough to do that though. That's what that is.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why you're doing that because you don't know me like that either.
You upset?
No, I'm not upset, but I'm just letting you know you're being very disrespectful and rude.
You know.
Why she so mad?
God, I'm not
because
mad.
You're being patronizing at this point.
It's you. The old teacher would jump across this damn table.
Let's do it.
I'm not about that either.
Get active then.
Girl. Given the timing and the budget on this event, Stormy and Tiffany should be congratulating me versus being petty. Like, what's the problem? Y'all haven't done it. We did it. It was a success, so let's move on. I thought it was better.
Yeah. Stormy just showed me she got a little bit of her mother in her. Okay. Her mother can get real, I don't want to say belligerent, but focused on how they feel, and they don't care about how you feel. And Stormy, she inherited some of those genes, definitely. And Tisha love to wear jeans these days. I'm not mad at that. But anyway, yeah, she was coming off a little condescending, a little, patronizing, and she was like, well, get active then, get active. And then you don't tell me how to do this, that, and the third. And, she really feel like she was doing them a favor. I don't see any more collaborations with these two. I don't think Stormy gonna waste her time. I don't think Letitia is gonna waste her time, and rightfully so. I mean, it's just, if it stressed you out that much, Stormy, which is, if it stressed you out that much, then don't bother. And like I said, it's probably the first time I've seen Stormy where I was a little disappointed in her. I've been cool with how she been moving this whole time, but in this situation, I just think the stress got the better of her, and then when she get overly stressed out, she moved like her mother. And and I'm not saying anything necessarily wrong with her mother, but I noticed that when they get their mind set on something, you can't talk to them, you can't tell them nothing. They just don't want to hear anything anybody else has to say. They don't even want to try to understand it. All they care about is how they feel in that moment. And you're going to hear what I got to say. So anyway, let's go back in.
I don't understand where you're coming from, honey. Jesus Christ. You learn. You absolutely learn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to go. Don't invite me to no more of this done.
What is this?
The Huntsville police are on the lookout for this woman.
I haven't seen Kiki since the news, though. It's interesting what the video catches.
She started putting items into her purse.
She stole something?
I hope she's not back on pills.
Maurice ain't that kind of attorney.
How did it get all the way to TV to say call the police?
It's drugs.
Please tell me you're kidding.
Innocent until proven guilty. I just got out of hospital. Hospital? Yes. I had intense pain. Aching.
I can't help you no more. She is lying.
Well, I'm sure your family had called you and reached out. Tisha was the last person to call me out of everybody.
You don't want me to keep calling you a drug head? Stop the drugs.
And you always coming for women. Always.
Well, look like it's going to get thick in Huntsville here a little bit more. Guess somebody caught up with some drugs, somebody on the run. And the saga continues, the drama continues. But there you have it. There's Love and Marriage Huntsville. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about what I said? Put it in the comments. I'll be interested to know. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.